Howdy everyone, I'm reviewing the Google Nexus 1 for the Moby City contest. This was bought from Google. Moby City have them for sale. Most people have seen the Nexus 1. It's basically Google's answer to pure Android. So this is how they want Android to run. And yeah, so it's just pure Android, no other fancy launchers or anything like that on top of it, or user interfaces. So you can see on the front there's a trackball down the bottom, and you've got the 4 capacitive buttons and touch sensitive, and at the top you have a speaker, and top left hand side of the screen there's a light sensor and a proximity sensor, so when you're on a phone call the screen turns off so your ear doesn't accidentally hang up on them. Very handy. And on the side we've got the volume buttons, volume up and down as per normal. And at the top we have the on-off button and the headphone jack. So on the back we have our 5 megapixel camera with flash. We have our noise cancelling microphone, which I think is that one there. So what that does is 2 microphones, one down the bottom, and it detects the noise at the back and it's meant to make the phone call a lot clearer. So we have, and the back comes off to reveal the battery. Nothing special there, except for some phones where you can't replace the battery. This one you can, so which is, I think, is a major advantage. Now, most people have seen a Android phone. I'm going to show you what you can do with a Google Nexus 1 and how Android really wants you to run their operating system. Okay, so here we are in the Android System Recovery, which is a hacked recovery made by Amon Ra. We have a whole heap of menu settings. We'll just navigate using the trackball. What I'm going to do is flash a zip. Let's check out all these. We have this one here highlighted. There's Cyanogen 5.08 N1 Test 5. Okay, so I will click on that, and there we go. It's all booted up now. Then we have the standard Eclair unlock screen. We'll just unlock it. You can see this isn't quite the standard desktop that you get with desktop live wallpaper with Android. I've just sort of hacked it myself for the mighty cats, and I've made the blue and white lines going across the screen. Now, the best thing about Android is it's totally customizable. So basically this launcher is not the stock launcher. This is made by Andawebs, so it's ADW launcher. Those who want it, it's also in the market. This is actually a system app version though. And yeah, so you can hack it. There's a lot of changes you can make to it. So you can put your widgets on. It's one of the best things about Android. You can have everything there in front of you. So I've got my reader, scrolls through all the different headlines. You got your temperature, 7 degrees outside. We can go across, we can see the calendar. We've got my music widget, and we've got another calendar which is just basically saying what each of these little things are. And it's easy to add an event. So if I want to add an event, just add, type in the name, and you're good to go. Alrighty, we can also have folders on the desktop. So yeah, that's pretty good. We can have other widgets that have multiple apps on them. So you can see down here I've got my my GPS widgets all together. You can also have a full photo screen, so this rotates through the photos like that. Okay, now what we can also do is change the live wallpaper. It's one of the best things about Eclair, I reckon. I mean, it's a bit of a you know, bit of a gimmick, but it looks good. So this is one that I sort of made myself. Obviously it's shake them all, but I made the little androids, the Geelong Cats colours. So we set our wallpaper, and so they rotate around and they fall on the screen, and they're sensitive to touch as well. So yes, I can just show them, get rid of the icons there. So it doesn't sound, I mean, they use a bit more power than a normal static wallpaper, but it's still great fun to play. The iPhone people love them too. They go, oh wow, that's fantastic. Wish my phone did that. Anyway, so with the Androweb's launcher, you also got these extra shortcuts down the bottom, so you can go into Twitter or whatever you want and see what maybe city you've got for sale, or you can have your camera. You can put whatever you want on there. Now we're also trialling a beta version of what's called Quick Desk, made by RUQQ. Not sure how to pronounce that. Press and hold the home button. Double tap the home button. Sorry, it's still new. First time it'll take a second or two to load, and you can just basically have extra shortcuts on there. So if no matter which screen you're on, double tap, bang, there it is. So you can add widgets and whatever you want to here. You can have a photo up the top, so whatever screen I'm on. So if I'm inside, say, Google Talk, double tap the home button, there it is, bang. Okay. Now if you're like me and you really like to customize your Android experience, there's these apps made by Sterixon on the market called Metamorph and Ninjamorph. So Metamorph, you can download a theme from the market, or from XDA or many other sites. So what I'm going to do is pick a theme. This is one I made. Well, why don't we unzip a new one. Let's find my, helps if I select the right one. There we go. Now just extract. We are back. Something I neglected to say before is you can, someone's hacked it, so you can actually turn it on with the trackball down the bottom, hit the trackball, unlock, good to go. So this is my blue Geelong Football Club theme. So everything up the top is white, all the notifications. So I've just made the wallpaper transparent. You know, this is all stuff that I've learned myself. You know, there's a lot of people around willing to help, a lot of themers, if you want to get into that. So the best thing about Android is fully customizable. Trackball Alert Pro is a new app out, made by Pom. We won't hold that against him. But this is basically it. So basically you can put in all your different apps that you use. So Twitter, you can make it whatever colour you want. I've got a custom colour. Watch the trackball. There we go. So I can make it whatever I want. We'll go to Android, to Wi-Fi, test the alert, blue. There you go. So whenever Wi-Fi is off, that's what will happen. We also have, I have my footy scoreboard. So you can set a custom flash colour. You can see it flashing down the bottom there. So that's just to tell me when the score is happening. So I'll just give you an example. So we'll go to the market. So I've just got to load this the first time first. There we go. Go into the market. Let's just download something. Don't know what that is. gold.com. Install it. So we'll just wait for the download. And the trackball is flashing orange. Now when it's finished downloading and installed, then that will be a red colour. Okay, so one thing that people always say that you know, the music app's crap on Android. Sure, it's not the best. It's been hacked to be a lot better now, but I've never actually used it. So, and there's so many other music apps that are so much better. So this is a standard Android music app. Personally, I like to use this one called 3 or Cubed. So you can scroll through like this, see all your different albums. And it's really good for album art. You scroll all the way through, whatever you want. There's different types of views. So we can do the wall mode. You see all your albums there. So yeah, but there is so many different ones. That's basically the Google Nexus 1. This is the phone you want to get if you want to get a pure Android experience. This is what Google basically tell the developers: if your phone runs on this, it'll run on Android. If it doesn't run on something else, then that's the other phone's fault. So this is basically how they want Android to be. If you want to be at the cutting edge of Android, have all the type of hacks that you can, then this is the phone to get.